For the second part, where we have to find the value of the t, where the velocity is given, that is x dash of t, which is equals to 0. What we have do, we have that solution b we find earlier. Now I am going to take the derivative of that equation b. I got that result. Now I am going to put the initial condition, the next condition, that is x dash of t equals to 0 into that equation. So I got that result, that is x dash of t equals to 0 plus whole this term. Now I am taking this term into the other side of the equal, and I am going to solve it. I found the value of the t, that is t, which is equals to 0.157. In that time I got the value of the extremum. Now further I am going to put that value of t into that equation. I got that result, or the you can say, or the displacement. So in the further step I am going to put the value of the t into that equation b. So I got that result, x of 0.157, which is equals to this one, and further solving it I got that result on x of 0.157, which is equals to 1.069 feet. So this is the displacement at the time, this one. Now further, what is the condition given? What we have to find next is, we now find this one. This is actually a maximum position. In other words, mass attains an extremum displacement of 1.069 feet below the equilibrium position. The positive sign, this represents that this is below the equilibrium position. Now what we have to do next is, we should also check to see whether the graph crosses the t-axis, that is whether the mass passes through the equilibrium position. Now we have to check this. For this, what we can do, they are saying here this cannot happen in this instance, since the equation x of t equals to 0. When I am going to put this result, so I got that irrelevant solution, that is t, which is equals to minus this one. This is irrelevant. Time is never ever been in a negative sign. So as you can see, they are putting the values here. Here they are taking that results. So putting these values of x of t equals to 0 and that equation b, they got that result, that is t, which is equals to minus 0.305. So this is not a solution. This is an irrelevant condition. So this is basically the conditions, and according to these conditions I am going to solve that example. First I am going to solve simply the condition, the journal solution along these two conditions. Then I just change the condition, and along that condition I found the journal solution, and I found the time.